Hello and welcome to Home and Soul Harmony with Lisa and
Perla.
And we are going to transform your life.
Oh, yes, we are. And let's not forget about something that's almost as important as your life because you live in there. Your home. Yeah.
Yes, your home, your mind, your body, and your spirit. Transforming that within your home leads to
fabulous. Wait, no, that's a different
harmony.
show. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, leads to home and soul.
Then I'm going to transform your mind, your body, and your spirit. And with home and mind, body, spirit, what do we have?
You need to go home and just feel all of that balance of all your elements. Well, you may only have one, but when you're talking feng shui, there's more to know. And that's what we're going to tell you about. Can't wait.
Home and soul harmony.
Wait, peace. Which is home? Which is, wait, excuse me. Let's go in order.
Hello.
Home and soul
harmony.
Here we go. So now you're going to get to witness what a typical Capricorn, let's just say earth sign, apartment looks like you see right here. I'm like, check that out. You have earth colors throughout, but you want to know one thing that I learned all over the world, no matter what Capricorns want? Yes, you guessed it. Quality. They will never, ever, ever settle for anything but top of the line quality. I mean, they're the type of people that say, oh no, I'm going to wait until I can afford the right car, the right watch, the right sofa. They're not going to get just any plain sofa. They want the sofa. They want the accessories, but rich earth tones, rich textures, balanced with some water elements that you will see. There's a slab right there. You see that slab? That's a slab of onyx, and it's backlit. Because Capricorns, besides being an earth sign, they want to be number one of getting the most top of the line, cutting edge technology items they're going to be able to get. In this case, backlit, amazing stone on the wall. Light it up, baby. And then when it comes to chairs, honey, if they're not comfortable and grounded, just like any earth sign, no, I don't want it. I'm waiting until the right one comes along. That's what Capricorns do, right, Lisa? You want yours to be just right. You want yours to be the right quality. Let's not mention the fact, Lisa, that you're also an 8, but that's another show. That's numerology, infinite 8. She even has a tattoo on her finger with the infinity sign. But that's the 8 of numerology, which we'll do later on. So earth and water balances those Capricorns, quality, textures, and check out those interiors that will be long lasting. And of course, they're going to negotiate because they want value too.
Hello and welcome to Home and Soul Harmony with Lisa and
Perla. Perla Lichi, in case you want to know the full name. Wait, Lisa what?
Dwoskin. Lisa
oh, just
Dwoskin.
Checking. Oh,
yeah.
How do you spell that?
Oh, God, don't ask. Look it up.
No, ask. I need to know. Mine is L-I-C-H-I, Perla Lichi, like the nut. But don't let that fool ya. I'm not quite nuts yet, but we are here to balance you, right, Lisa?
Yes.
How is that?
D-W-O-S-K-I-N.
Oh, that's how you spell balance?
Dwoskin.
Just she's moving on. Okay, so Lisa and Perla, and it's all about the home and the soul, creating perfect harmony. I can't wait to do that. How's that going to happen?
Well, and we are going to share with you what it is about and why we decided to do it.
Yeah, let's hear it. Go
Okay,
on.
so home and soul harmony, just like the name. Home, in your home, you want to feel peace, love, and light. And within your mind, body, spirit, you want to feel healthy and you want to feel happy, peaceful. And when you combine the home with the soul, it equals harmony. So how are we going to do that? What are you going to bring into our home?
Me?
Perla, yes.
Well, I mean, it all starts with you. The person living in it, believe it or not. I mean, what am I going to bring in it? You tell me. What would you like in your home? Of course, we want peace and harmony, right, Lisa?
Yes.
You're going to harmonize the people?
Yes.
And then you're going to send them home? And then you're going to send them home?
Yeah, right.
Because then
where
it's
they
my
have
job to make sure that after you did that fabulous job on them, that their home is also going to be integrated within their own soul.
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea of home and soul harmony, right?
Right.
That's why we're here. So I think we're going to get into that on the next 10 or 20 seasons of the show, because this is going to go on because we got lots of material, guys. So why don't we start today by telling everyone watching today, which is our debut episode, why we're doing this. Hello.
Yes, right.
I mean, I'm doing 40 years of interior design. I don't know about you. What do you do?
30, about 30 plus years of transforming the mind, body, spirit. So I teach meditation, which I am going to make Perla meditate today. She can't wait. Look, she's trying to escape.
Wait.
She's plugged in.
Wait, I can't leave. They plugged me. Never mind. Okay, wait, you're going to make me do what?
Oh my God, she's plugged in now. She can't leave. Oh my Lord.
Wait, you're going to make me do what?
No, we're meditating, but not right now.
No.
So what I
wasn't prepared for that.
What I teach people about is how to breathe properly, like this. Ready, Perla? In 4 to 5 seconds, deep breath. Exhale, 7 to 8 long seconds. All it is breathing. We'll get into that later. I teach about...
She's good. I just took 2 deep breaths and I feel so much better.
Yeah, but you really do after like 3 breaths throughout the day.
Oh, I only did 2, so
okay,
I need
do
one more.
Do it.
Okay, I'm good now.
It's scientifically proven to relax your nervous system. Did you know that? So people in a full-blown panic attack who want to pop pills or do drugs or drink alcohol, if you breathe 3 times, you actually reduce your stress and relax your nervous system.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it really does help people, and the world needs healing.
I like that.
Yes.
And I think that's what you've been doing for all these years. And you've been doing it for so many people. You've helped so many people, right?
Yes.
So now you got to help me.
Right, exactly.
All right, I'll decorate your home. How about that? No.
Yes,
no. So
perfect.
what else have you done?
I started with exercise, teaching people exercise. Then I noticed that the mind and the body connection is what really transforms people's lives.
True.
Because you can look great and not feel great. So you could have the perfect body. So when I was in my 20s and 30s, I competed. I had a 6-pack. I was perfect. I had like 10% body fat, which is very unhealthy, by the way. But I did competitions, and it was not the healthiest thing for my mind.
Well, what do you mean? You did competitions and
bodybuilding, fitness.
Bodybuilding. I love you. Oh, you go, girl. You were bodybuilding all of those bodies, including yours.
Yes, I did, and I loved it. But guess what? I didn't feel happy within. So I would look at my body in the mirror, and I had a great body. I'm still in shape, but I'm a little bit older than I was in my 20s and 30s, right?
We're only getting better. What are you talking about? Look at that. I want what she's having, huh? I want what she's having like now. But okay, go on. Well, so you build your body, and then what about this soul stuff? This,
but you know what, before I say about that, every morning Perla and I send each other messages. And she's on her, is it elliptical or Stairmaster?
Yeah, it's one of those ellipticals, you know, like you go like that.
And she's exercising every morning. I'm walking in nature in the heat and humidity, which you really don't like too much.
No, I need air conditioning, sorry.
Yeah.
I have my elliptical in a major 68-degree air conditioning garage, and that's where I blast my music, and that's where I can do that. And I'm doing it because I need to release all this energy.
Right.
And you know me, I can't do boring, because you didn't know that, so I need to keep myself entertained.
And we
that's
both
how I
work
do it.
out. That's why I look at these legs on this woman. She looks great. We're
Look at
both
those legs
fit.
in that woman, but
Aw,
okay,
thank
we're
you.
not going to talk about legs. We're here to talk about soul, but okay, go on, legs,
Yeah, well,
baby.
I really truly believe, though, people who are successful usually do work out.
I agree.
Because if we're that driven to succeed and we work as hard as we work, we're going to work on our body and our mind. So what I was saying earlier is the mind-body connection. So you can look beautiful, but if you don't feel beautiful on the inside, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. Like, you look at these models, they're like perfect 10s, and they're gorgeous, even the younger ones, because the older ones are more mature like us, and they really love themselves. But the younger ones who don't love themselves, they look so beautiful, but they're so insecure, and they really don't love themselves within, and it affects your whole life. It affects your friendships, your relationships, your job, your inner peace. So when you connect the mind with the body and you love yourself, you're going to live a healthier life, and then that goes into the home. Because once you get the mind and the body and the spirit balance, now if your home is in a total disarray, which mine used to be, you can't have peace in the
Then you're
home.
wasting your time.
Exactly.
Then you're doing all that work, and then you go home, and then it's a catastrophe.
Yeah.
And all that energy that you put into your own self, and you balance yourself, and you feel good. Then you go home, and it's like, what? All this not properly balanced, whether it's the walls and the ceilings and the elements, which is feng shui. We'll be talking about that one. That's very important, how it all connects to your own soul. It's not just general, okay?
Right.
Because everybody's different, you know? I always say, what is the first thing that I always ask people when I meet someone?
What's your sign?
Well, not even that, but yeah, kind of like, when's your birthday?
What's your birthday?
Right.
Right.
When's your birthday? And people are like, well, why do you want to know my birthday? Are you going to buy me a cake?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, yeah, people ask, why do I want to know their birthday? And not so much the year, even though when I do the numerology, I will ask the year. I'll even get into names and all that. But the birthday, believe it or not, tells you a lot about the person, because the astrology sign, and we'll talk about that. There's only 12, by the way, in case you didn't know. Everybody knows there's only 12 signs. No matter where you go in the world, you can be halfway across the globe, and there's only 12. Okay? Yeah, we gotta do that. That's
Madonna.
Me. Well, guess what?
Strike
sign
a
I am?
pose.
Yeah, boo, boo, boo. That's just my expression, my way of expressing. So
No,
you
I
already
love it.
know.
Yes.
If anyone that already knows astrology figured me out by now, we'll take some calls and let's see if anyone can figure out what sign I am. I'm a dead giveaway. Anyways, back to that. What was I
Yeah.
talking about?
No,
See,
well-
I have energy. That's why I have to do the elliptical for an hour with the music and do that exercise. Yes, I do it to, burn calories, but I do it more than anything to burn the stress out of my body. You got to release the stress, right, Lisa?
Yeah, right.
I just heard that one from you, actually.
And focus your mind.
Yeah, focus my mind and
Right.
focus and what was it? No, not on
Wait,
this show.
let's go back
I'm
to
not
the
going to play
sign.
with words today, but yeah, focus, because I do have an accent, okay? Enfocar en español, okay? No cambien las palabras.
Sounds like she's going to say a bad word, but you
No,
know what I love?
well, I would have, but I'm not today. So, and it's not that bad, okay? The
Yeah.
F word. Focus your mind, okay?
Yeah.
When you're doing your exercise. But then there's this meditation thing you're telling me about.
Which we're going to do in the next episode.
Oh,
but before
yeah.
we go on to that, I want to talk about when I go out with Perla to dinner, to meetings, or to lunch, or whatever we do, and she really, truly does ask everybody what their sign is. And at first I thought that some people would be like kind of standoffish about that, especially men. But the more I've been around you, even the men that you wouldn't think are so deeply spiritual, they're like, oh, this is my birthday, and tell me about my sign, and tell me what I need to know. Like when we had the meeting with the 3 guys at your place,
yes,
and you sat down and read their whole charts, and you're telling them things, you almost made one cry.
Oh yeah, they cry all the time.
Yeah, everybody really is into it. I think we should do a whole show where we have people calling in and giving their birth date. And not that you're a psychic medium, but you can tell them what they need to know about their sign to live a better life, healthier, happier, how to decorate their house, all that kind of stuff.
Well,
right?
absolutely. I mean, yeah, look, I'm not a psychic medium, but I am in tuned to the universe in such a way.
Right.
And it's been 41 years in my career doing interior design. And why am I doing the astrology? Why am I doing the numerology? Why am I doing all these spiritual things that connect us? Because at the end of the day, what is the most personal thing anyone can own? I'm talking about something tangible. The most personal thing anyone owns or has.
Yes.
Your home.
Yourself and your home.
Right. Of course, you are yourself.
Right.
But what you own, what you have, your home.
Right.
Yes, yourself, but your home, you go to sleep and you wake up in your home. So as an interior designer, I am designing homes all over the world. And if I don't understand that one person, that I'm going to put together a concept, a design, a style, a color scheme, a vibe, whatever you want, I call that, and I don't understand the person, how am I going to design for you?
Yeah.
So astrology, it's a tool for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you, okay, so tomorrow, I'm not going to predict your future because that's not my intention of the astrology. So when I ask their birthday, what it does for me, it immediately gives me, I'm not going to say category, but it gives me a certain direction on the type of person, at least generalities, general personality traits. Elements, vibes, whether it's a cardinal sign, a mutable sign, it doesn't matter. The element, you know. So I do it like, it's like you switch your channel to that one channel, and I know my direction on what to show them, how to deal with them, and not only that, but people. When you get into that personal moment of their birthday, they all have a birthday. We all have one. Yeah, we all have a birthday. They're like, oh, wow, she really wants to know. And then, you tell them a few key things. Oh, yeah, that's so me. Oh, yeah, that's so true. And then all of a sudden you made that connection with the person so they get that comfort level to allow you to do your thing, which is what you're doing, dealing with
and
people.
I want to add to that. So connection, what you just said. So when I take on a new client, instead of going with their sign, it's their energetic vibe. So, and you know, because you've been around me enough, I feel, I'm not a psychic medium, but I feel the energy tremendously, like a cat when all the hair stands up on the cat. I feel the energy, and they could be saying one thing, but their body language and their energy. I have a degree in psychology and exercise physiology, so the mind and the body. So I feel their vibe, and then I open up their soul to be able to talk to me. So the movie Jerry Maguire, remember the movie? Where Cuba Gooding Jr., when he said, I'm not going to cry when I go on that interview, and then he starts crying at the end. That's what I do to my clients. I don't make them cry out of sadness, but happy tears.
Right, the emotions.
Emotions. So I open people up, their souls wide open with their energy and their vibe, and I feel really good about helping them because they open up and they feel safe with me. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit, but we are going to go to a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about how your vibe attracts your tribe. That's a good one. We'll be right back. Hi, I'm Lisa Dwoskin, and I am here to rescue your life. Are you in need for rescuing? Get ready for my brand new TV show called Life Rescue. I am transforming people's mind, body, and spirit. Are you hurting? Are you depressed? Have you lost a loved one? Are you fighting obesity? Are you anorexic, bulimic? Whatever it is that you are going through, I am here to rescue your life. So get ready for a beautiful TV show, again, called Life Rescue. So I want you all to breathe in beautiful, positive energy, exhale out any negative energy, peace, love, and light. Welcome back.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, welcome back. And wait, what's coming? You are going to be jumping out of your seats. Well, not really, because she wants you to do this.
No, we're going to jump up and down and turn all around.
Yes,
Yay.
I got it. Come on over.
Okay, we are back, and we are talking about how your vibe attracts your tribe. So let's talk about how our vibe attracted this beautiful relationship and how it came to be, Home and Soul Harmony. We met and fell in love.
Well, yeah, pretty much it was instant.
It was.
Okay, and it was at that premiere.
Yeah.
With the Diva Network.
Yeah.
For the Core Diva show.
Yeah.
And then you have your show, Life Rescue, and then I have the Decor Diva. We're both creating some fabulous shows. She's doing it with her craft that she's been doing all these years, showing people what she's been telling you about this.
And we're definitely going to get into that.
Oh, yes, we are, because hello, that's what this is about, showing you what we've been doing for the past 40 years. Wait, 40 plus 40, that's like 80 years combined.
Yeah.
Woo! We got
Long
lots
time.
of experience here.
We started when we were 3 and 5.
Well, I started at 3, you started at 5, so add it up. So 80 years combined experience on the things we do.
Now that we're 42 and 44.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, I lost count, but it's all good.
No, but our vibe
So the
did, like,
vibe
it
was
was
that.
energy. Like, wow.
Definitely. I don't know. You were walking, I was walking, I saw you, I smiled, you smiled, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, when's your birthday?
Yeah.
And she tells me, she's a Capricorn. Oh my God, that's my moon. I'm a Capricorn moon. Oh yeah, let's follow each other. So we started following each other on Instagram. Love what she had to say. I mean, her posts were fabulous. She's talking about all these things about spirituality and about physicality, how you have to, all good stuff. My family started following, la, la, la. Go on, what happens next?
Well, and then I saw Perla's, your post, and
Mine
how
are boring.
fabulous
No.
you were. Not boring at all.
Not
But
boring.
Here is the really beautiful thing that I was so intrigued by, that everybody knew you in my circle of people. So in my fitness world and my spiritual world, everyone knew who Perla Lichi was.
Go figure.
Then I went to her event, and what do you know? 3 of my clients for the past 30 years were at her event, coming up to me, Lisa, one from 30 years ago, one from 10 years ago, one from 3 years ago. One of your closest friends, her husband almost bought my gym when I was selling it. So you talk about that energy and that vibe and how our circles run so similar.
Yes.
It was just incredible. And then we decided to go to dinner. 5-hour dinner.
Right. Well, that's when we really, really connected. But the thing is that, we're all connected somehow.
Somehow.
And I believe that life brings you together for a purpose at the right time for the right reason. It's all about timing.
Exactly.
Because you've been doing what you've been doing. I've been doing what I've been doing. And it was the synergy of the universe bringing us together at this time.
Yes.
I mean, we're talking, we met 4 or 5 months ago. And in between, since we decided let's do this, which is the Home and Soul Harmony, which is what this show will be about.
Yes.
It just happened. It's something you don't plan. It just manifested on its own because of the connection, because of the vibes that we gave to each other, the balance, the yin yang.
The divine connection. I want to talk about that.
I like
for a
divine
minute.
connection.
Yes. Divine paths are what really takes you to where you're meant to be. So Perla did a show, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. I did a TV show, my own, and then because we got together to do this show, it is going to enhance everything else that we have going on in our lives. So I did a year ago, about 12 months ago now,
Yeah.
I filmed a TV show called Life Rescue, which I'm rescuing people's lives from whatever they're suffering, ailments or trials and tribulations, even weight loss or loss of a loved one, anything and everything people are fighting with in their lives, which is everybody. Everybody has trials and tribulations. So I take a client and I transform them mind, body, spirit with journaling, meditation, yoga, weight loss, nutrition, how to have good relationships, not toxic, and I transform them. So Life Rescue, get ready for that. And then this beautiful woman did the Decor Diva. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, The Decor Diva is a show about the Decor Diva, moi, Perla Lichi, and how it came about is because, yeah, well, got to do the dance, you know,
Right.
because I'm a visual person, and I don't want you to be bored, so if you're just looking at me, you know, I got to give you a little
No
visual.
one's
So
ever bored with
you
her,
can't,
ever.
You can't just be bored, and I cannot do boring. So anyway, that's my tagline. I can't do boring,
She
the Decor
can.
Diva. So back to the show. It is a design solution to any interior design problem, like that in a snap. And yes, taking solutions out of my sleeve, and that's the way I describe it. Whenever you can't come up with one, I'll give it to you. So the show is showing, you know, during my 40-year career, how we are putting together a design for a particular client, and it shows the process, the design process, all the way to how we installed it and the finished product, the people explaining to you know, how, you know, their testimonials, and it shows the whole design process of their home. So, you know, we've already done 6 shows ready to be released, and it's a fun show because when we did the preview, people were like, oh wow, you know, like all these visuals. People are visual.
Very,
People
yeah.
enjoy looking at beautiful things, and interior design is my art. So like I'm sitting here looking at this gorgeous art, I'm getting all like, wow, you know, your soul is fulfilled, you know.
It's beautiful.
And-
but
and-
I have a question
yeah.
about your show. So
Yeah.
in my show, I take a client who is needing help from beginning to end, 2 episodes per
Oh,
client.
my clients need help from beginning to
No,
end.
but I mean, do you
From
take a
the
house?
moment I find out their birthday, I know what to do. But
But
go
are
on.
you transforming a house, transforming a person, or you're just
Not a
showing...
person. That's your job. You transform the people.
No, a
I
person
transform
in
the house.
But are you like changing a house or starting a house from
Both.
scratch?
We have both because we have some homes where we took and, for example, episode 1 is about the 1963 house. It was built in 1963, and we
wow.
remodeled it to what it looks like now, to 2000.
Is that the Versace
It's actually
looking?
older than me. No, Versace is another episode.
Oh, that was a great
So
one.
we remodeled this 1963 house to what the people wanted. And it's on the water, so it's all about location, location, location. So you have this fabulous house in this gorgeous location. Who's going to waste that location? So now you have this gorgeous home with all these unique design tricks, because it's not a big house. It doesn't have to be big to be beautiful. I mean, the house was, I think, 2,200 square feet, if I remember correctly. Okay, but it looks huge because it had low ceilings, so I did all these unique tricks with the ceilings to make them feel huge. I had to camouflage certain doors. I mean, you gotta watch, because I'm gonna keep you on your toes with ideas.
And they're both coming soon.
Yes, and not only that, but I gotta tell you about the Versace, because you mentioned Versace.
But before we talk about the Versace, we have only 2 minutes left. Of
Oh,
this
well, then we
show.
need a show for Versace.
It goes
No.
very fast. So I just want to say to all
Think
of
that
you.
somebody keeps track of time. That's the Capricorn
Yeah,
here,
exactly,
okay?
right.
Earth, grounded. I'll say no more. Me, I'm a fire. I can just burn down the house. Go on.
I want to say to all of you, thank you for tuning into our show. And this is what I want all of you to get from our show is healing, education, entertainment. So if you are struggling with depression or weight loss or anorexia, bulimia, whatever it is you're going through, tune into our show. She'll go over what she's going to give all of you. I want to give you all education, inspiration, motivation to live a healthier and happier life where you don't have to be suffering all the time. You can actually look better, feel better, and love yourself from the inside out. And then, Perla, what are you going to bring to the beautiful people with this show?
Well, I'm just going to make sure, number one, that you're going to be for sure inspired, for sure balance in your home every time you go to sleep and you wake up and while you're in it, because that's what's going to complete all of that soul, that she's going to do all of those things to you and for you, because that's what she does. So it's a yin and yang of opportunity to learn how to have it all. It's a completion, okay? And it's going to be with many tools that I can show you, teach you, inspire you, and visually get it over through that camera. So why not? This is what the show will be about, okay?
And we're so excited to bring
yeah.
it to you. So tune in, because every week we're having a new topic, and it's going to be so exciting, not boring, very exciting. Thank you all for joining, and remember that we will be giving you a phone number you can call in, ask us questions. So tune in next week. Home and Soul Harmony. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us today. We had a wonderful time, right, Perla?
OMG, always we have a good time, because we can't do boring, can we?
No.
And not only that, but we hope you got inspired. We hope you learn. We hope you absorb, hold this positive energy like between the two of us, because we are here to give you just that everywhere, home and
soul. Yes, we hope you enjoyed the show, and get ready for next week, because we have
what?
a great surprise for all of you.
Next week? We're gonna come back again next week?
Every week. You can't. We can't do boring. So you are going to be inspired and motivated by us every single week. Get ready.
It's easy for her to say. She just has to do this. Now I gotta come out with all these creative ideas for you. All right, let's go. I'm coming.
Bye.